Mina, I graded your test carefully, and your total score is 49 out of 100, which means you did not pass. And unfortunately, I cannot just add points without reason.
But Mrs. Karen, if you give me just one more point, I will have 50 and that means I pass. And my mom will not punish me at home. So please, please, can't you help me this time?
Mina, I understand your feelings. But rules are rules, and every student has to respect the same grading policy. So I must say no, and no. And no, no matter how much you beg.
That's so unfair. I studied hard, even though maybe I made silly mistakes. I tried, and just one single point could change everything. Why can't you see how important this is for me?
Mina, maybe it's better if you calm down and not argue too much. Because Mrs. Karen looks really strict today. And if you push harder, she might punish you instead of helping.
But I also feel Mina's pain. Because 1 point can mean such a difference, and even though rules matter, maybe a teacher's kindness matters too. So why not show some mercy?
Mina, don't cry yet. You know sometimes protesting only makes teachers more stubborn. But still, I agree that you worked hard. So maybe there should be space for a tiny adjustment.
Honestly, rules are boring sometimes. And Mina is right. Because if a teacher really wants to inspire students, she could forgive a little mistake and make someone's day better.
Fame, Mina. Don't feel too sad. You know I support you. And even though I was once a bad guy, now I understand. Love makes me want to fight for you. Even for just one single score.
Ha! Look at Mina crying. And begging like a baby for one little point. It's pathetic. If you can't pass, then accept failure instead of embarrassing yourself in front of everyone here. Mara, don't be so cruel. Mina is just desperate because she knows how strict her mom Sarah is, and if she brings home a failing grade, it will create big problems for her family. GRRRRRR. Mrs. Karen, I won't stop until you understand. Just 1 point is not impossible. You are being stubborn. And I demand you check again instead of punishing me for no reason.
Mina, you dare scold me? Your teacher, in front of the whole class? This behavior is unacceptable. And your loud protests only prove you need discipline more than mercy today.
Discipline? No, this is injustice. I studied nights without sleep. I practiced problems until my eyes hurt. And now you deny me over one single point like my entire effort means nothing.
Mina, don't raise your voice at me again. Or you will regret it, because rules are not a matter of pity. And teachers cannot be shouted into changing scores like bargaining in a market.
Mina, please stop. You are shaking and red with anger. And Karen looks furious too. If this continues, she might give you the harshest punishment you have ever seen in your life.
I understand Mina's rage, but screaming will not help. Instead, it will close every door. Maybe if she had spoken gently, Karen might have thought twice. But now it feels too late.
But Maria, sometimes emotions explode when a child feels cornered. Mina is desperate. She cannot accept that one tiny number keeps her away from her family's approval.
Still, scolding a teacher is dangerous. Because in schools the power always rests with them. And if Karen punishes Mina, then all this noise will end up making her life harder.
I pray for patience here, because anger blinds hearts. And this classroom is turning into a battlefield instead of a place of learning. I fear punishment is unavoidable now.
Enough, Mina! You disrespected me, scolded me, and disrupted class. Therefore, your punishment is to complete 546 math exercises. Due by next week.
What? 546? That's impossible. You're destroying me on purpose. No human can finish that. This is cruel. You just want me broken and humiliated forever.
Impossible? No, Mina, it is discipline. And you will find the time. Because disrespect has consequences, and maybe after solving 546 exercises, you will learn respect.
This is unfair torture, not education. You ignore my pain. And now you bury me in endless work. I will never forgive you for this. Mrs. Karen, never in my entire life.
Mina, I warned you many times about studying seriously. But still you failed. And instead of learning, you argued with your teacher. So now you must clean every toilet in this house.
What? Mom, please, that's humiliating. I'm just a child. I already carry this unbearable burden. Why must you add shame? Why punish me like this instead of supporting me?
Because love is not about protecting you from consequences. Mina, it is about teaching you responsibility. And your stubbornness leaves me no choice but this strict punishment.
No, no. 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 No, no.